Hello everybody, my name is Mike Hammonds, and today I want to show you how to make the Transformers transforming sound with Native Instruments Massive. Um, this is the sound that you hear in the movie, in the TV show. The dubstep artist Muffler likes to use it a lot, um, and I've been wanting to do it, or I've been wanting to use it for some time, and I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything on online that really replicated it very well within Massive. Um, so I did a little research and a lot of tweaking in the last couple of weeks, come up with this preset here that I want to show you how I made, so that you know what's going on under the hood. And so let's listen to this. Oops. So that's the basic transformer sound. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of knob twiddling and tweaking and whatnot. So let's just get right into it, and I'll show you how we did it. So the first thing you need to know is that the sound is frequency or phase modulated to give you that kind of weirdness. So a little quick bit about phase modulation. If I put a sine wave here and we turn on this modulation oscillator and I modulate OSC1, I'll set this really low, you can hear what's happening. It's kind of what Aphex Twin does a lot. So what we want to actually do is we want to move and we want to do the square wave. So let's do the square wave, and I really like minus 8.86 for this. It seems to be about the best sound I could get. So if we listen to that, you can kind of hear that's got that Tron-esque, almost Transformer thing going on. So what we now want to do is we want to fatten it up with a little bit of a ring. So in oscillator 2 here, you can just keep the same setting, but we're going to move it to a combo square saw thing. Turn the amp down a little bit. And we're going to go to the ring modulator, and we're going to ring mod 2. And a good setting for ring mod right now is about here. So if we listen to just that, that kind of thickens it up a little bit. So the next thing we want to do is we want to get a low pass filter. Low pass 2 is good. Resonance is 0. Set the cutoff about right in the center. And let's have LFO 5 here. Set that right in the center, and you want a sine wave on the top and a down ramp on the bottom. We'll get to that in a minute. So let's control the cutoff with that. So let's listen to this now. Oh, make sure that you've got these set to filter 1. Okay. Sync it at 18 or 8 1/8 note. And so there's your basic rhythm. So the next thing we want to do is we now want to add a little bit of noise. So it's some bright noise, and let's listen to this. So they utilize noise a lot in the sound, and it needs to be part of the morphing to give it kind of a full effect. So how do we get it to morph? I used envelope 1, set the level high, and we use the attack to kind of do the morphing. So first thing we want to morph is the amp, and we want to amp that from high to low. So it kind of gets out of the way. Next thing we want to morph is the ring modulation. Just kind of set that around here, and we want to morph it up. And we'll also want to morph the phase. And it's good to have the phase real low so that we've got a good place to kind of morph to. And let's morph that all the way up. So now, actually we don't want to go all the way up. Let's listen to this. It's starting to come together there. Still doesn't sound anywhere near like what the preset sounds like. So now let's go to the next piece of it. The next piece of it is we need to kind of fatten the sound up. So let's go to the voicing, and unisono to 4 is good. Turn that master down a little bit, and we want to do pan position. Kind of mess with this till you get the kind of width that you want. Kind of like it there. So. Alright, so a little bit more time on that attack. Alright, so now, still doesn't sound, sounds good, but not great. So the next thing we want to do is we want to get the chorus here. You're going to want to mess with the dry wet on the chorus, and you're going to want to mess with some of these settings to kind of make it sound like what you like here. Let me. And then we want to take the output of the chorus and go right into a phaser. Yep, there we go. Still not right though. Something missing. Not only are we needing to morph the sound of the effects, but we also need to morph the sound of the oscillator. So what we want to do here is, what I've done is I've pitched this one up to, let's go to 5, and let's pitch this one up to 7. So now if we listen to this, we're actually making a chord. Sounds a little bit better. But now let's take the envelope and let's automate both of these pitches so that as it ramps up, we will go down by 5, by 7, so that we meet at the bottom. So, and to give you a little extra modulation, I like to kind of have the change to be, or where they meet to be a little off of each other. And what this will do is it'll cause a little bit of phase modulation between the two oscillators. So let's listen to that. There we go. So with that, let's bring them on. You could mess with a lot of these other settings, but that's sort of the basic sound. And then maybe add a little bit of EQ at the end here. We want to boost a little bit of the highs, get rid of a little low. Let's turn it down. We need to add a little bit of feedback so that we are feeding back some sound. So let's go to the routing here, and the feedback really should be on F2. And set this, turn it on, go to environment 1, grab, or not environment, envelope 1, grab that envelope, and let's lift that feedback. Now let's listen to it. we go. Getting a little bit better sound there. So, and this is sort of the basic sound. Just kind of mess with this and you're all set. The last piece, totally forgot about this and why it's important, is this curve between the two needs to also morph. So if I set this down here, you'll hear the down ramp, which Muffler uses extensively, as you can tell. So it kind of sounds like a car running, that's why. So let's set that around here, and then we want to use envelope 1 to morph this. I told you there's a lot of things that are going on in this thing. So now we'll morph that from down ramp to this. So let's see how that sounds. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So, and that's sort of the basic sound. Let's go back and listen to what I got here and see if I maybe forgot anything. Nope. That's what we've got going on there. So I hope this helps, and I hope you can take a lot of the stuff that I've done here and explained and can make it your own and tweak it, make it sound even better. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great holiday, and I will be back with another tutorial soon.